Hi everyone, if you saw my last video, you saw all the snow that we had. We had a huge rainstorm last night, but it didn't cut much of the snow. It's, I don't know if you can see out the window there, still pretty snowy out there. The rain was really cold, almost like ice. So we haven't been working that much on the camper. I'm hoping it'll be done for spring. Spring for us is like June. But what I'm doing now is I've been ordering quite a bit of stuff for the camper build. I got my table leg, I told you in the last video, I got our toilet, which is just going to be a, it's like a bucket on a seat. That's fine. And some electronics and things like that. And one thing that I recently got my package here is our RV lighting. And it's from Salvinco. And the website is salvinco.com. They got some really neat lighting, very low profile. And I have a box here on the floor that I'm going to unbox here now and show you all the nice lighting that I got. I got a little packing slip here. They're in Florida. So the first things I got were the USB flex neck LED reading light. These are 12-volt lights for the camper because we're running the camper off solar. And I got those. And if you want to follow my husband's channel, Buddy Who Does Stuff, I'll link that in the description box below. He will be showing the install when we get to it. So I got two of these, and these are to go on the curve over our bed, so we can adjust them to where we need the light. So it's neat how it mounts there. You can turn the little plastic cover out of the way for your mounting screws, and then it just goes up and covers up the screws again. There's a USB charger in there as well. And the LED light is flexible. If you go on their website, you can choose what type of lighting, whether you want warm light, cool light, that sort of thing. And there's enough room in the back here to tuck the wires out of the way. So we have two of those. Here's the package here. The USB flex neck LED reading light, 2.1 amp USB port, 12 to 15 volt DC, 2 watts, 160 lumens in the satin nickel. And it comes with the mounting screws. That. I also have two lean LED pancake lights with memory touch switch and a dimming sensor on them. So I got three of those. These are super thin, and there's going to be a seam in the aluminum down the middle of our camper. So as we come up the seam with our trim work, I'm going to essentially, hopefully it'll all work out, we'll run these right into the trim work because they're super thin. And they have a touch. And again, you can get these in different lighting, like warm or cool. And we have a little groove channel here on the back. And these are aluminum. Can't wait to see these lit up. So I have three of those. So I'm going to run two, I think, along the seam in the middle. And I have another one for under the sink cabinet above the kitchen sink. So that's three of those. And lastly, these are really neat. I got two of these wafers. My husband likes these. He said that he likes that there's quite a lot of room underneath them, even though they're really thin, to get the wires tucked away. So this is just a little warning talking about the 12-volt systems. You can look at that. So this is the Wafer LED ceiling light, and these are 10 watts dimmable, satin nickel finish. Let's look at that. Look how thin that is. Really neat little light. And there's 3 mounting areas there and a little bit of depth there for the wire to be able to run in underneath neatly. So we got 2 of those. Oh, and one other thing I just noticed that they included in the box, which is really neat, is little templates that you can use when you're putting your lights up and you want to know exactly where the screw holes are. You can place that template up, and that's going to come in handy. So that was just a quick little unboxing of the lighting that we'll be using. I got all satin nickel finish here. We got those gooseneck lights. Really neat to be able to adjust for where we want the light to go, and a USB charger in there too if we wanted to plug something in and charge it. We have these touch lights, very slender, should go on the ceiling and just incorporate almost into the trim work. And then we have these wafer lights, again very, very slender, and a nice big light that we will be putting in the bathroom and a few other areas. I guess I got 2 of these, 3 of those, and 2 of those. And that's pretty much what we'll be using for the lighting in the camper. We do also have some tiny LED lights that we'll be using in under the hatch that are not so visible, and maybe in the closet and stuff like that that we had previously gotten from another company. So yeah, that's it. I'll do another few videos showing some other things that I've gathered up for the camper build, and hopefully we'll get moving on it again really soon. Like I said, we've been doing so much snow clearing that we haven't had time to really do anything else. But you can check them out at Salvinco.com. I will link it in the description box below if you're looking for some nice 12-volt lighting for your camper or your cottage or anywhere where you're going to run solar. They have all different styles there, and each one of these types of lights are also customizable. You can have different warm or cool light panels. And that's about it. So stay tuned on Hubby's channel. He will show an install on these. It won't be for a little while yet. Maybe a couple weeks, could be a month before we get to installing the lighting. Maybe, we have no idea really. It depends on how our winter continues to go. So follow along on Buddy Who Does Stuff to see the install of this lighting in a future video, and the finished camper hopefully come spring. So I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing. Check out the links in the description box below, and thanks for watching.